Hello everyone, my name is Hemant Panchal from New Catholic Mission School, Java. Today we are going to start exercise 1.2 for chapter number 1, knowing our numbers. In previous video, we already completed exercise 1.1. So, in exercise 1.2, your first question is, a book exhibition was held for 4 days in a school. The number of tickets sold at the counter on the first, second, third and final day was respectively 1094, 1812, 2050, 2751. Find the total number of tickets sold on the all 4 days. According to your question, first we write given. Number of tickets sold on first day equal to 1094. Number of tickets sold on second day equal to 1812. Again, number of tickets sold on third day equal to 2050. Again, number of tickets sold on fourth day equal to 2751. So now we find total number of tickets sold on all 4 days. So total number of tickets sold on all 4 days equal to 1094 plus 1812 plus 2050 plus 2751. Now we add all 4 these number, first day ticket, second day, third day, fourth day. Now total number equal to 7700 tickets. So this is your solution of question number 1. So total tickets 7707 in all 4 days. This is your first question answer. Okay. So now we discuss second question. Now question number 2. In your book, Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has so far scored 6,980 runs in test match. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. How many more runs does he need? So solution is runs to achieve equal to 10,000. Okay. He already scored 6,980. Now we find how many more runs he need. So he need more runs equal to 10,000 minus 6,980. So your answer will be 3020. So Shekhar require 3020 runs more to completing 10,000 run. Okay. So more runs equal to 3020 runs. This is your answer for question number 2. So Shekhar required 3020 run more to complete the target 10,000 run. So this is your solution of question number 2. Now we discuss question number 3. Question number 3. In an election, the successful candidate registered 5,77,500 vote and his nearest rival secured 3,48,700 vote. So given, first you write given number of votes secured by successful candidate equal to 5,77,500. Now number of votes secured by nearest rival equal to 3,48,700. 3,48,700. It is a given part. Find by what margin did his successful candidate win the election. Now margin of votes between them equal to 5,77,500 minus 3,48,700. So if we subtract 5,77,500 minus 3,48,700, we get 2,28,800 votes. So margin of votes is equal to 2,28,800 votes between successful candidate and nearest rival. Okay, so this is your solution for question number 3. How many votes? Margin of votes equal to 2,28,800 votes. This is your answer. Okay, now question number 4. Let's see question number 4. Question number 4 is Kirti book store sold books worth rupees 2,85,891 in the first week. So given, first you write given in first week. Book sold worth equal to 2,85,891 rupees. That means first week book sold worth 2,85,891 rupees. Same as in the second week. In second week book sold of worth equal to 4 lakh 768 rupees. Worth of first week worth equal to 2,85,891. Same second week worth rupees 4,768. In second week, how much was the sale for 2 weeks together? Okay, so since 4,78,768 is greater than to 2,85,891. So we can say that therefore the sale of books in second week is greater than that first week. That means in second week sold book worth is greater than as compared to first week. So question, in which week was the sale greater than and how much is greater? So second week worth minus first week worth. So second week worth is 4 lakh minus 2,85,890. So your answer will be 1,14,877 rupees. So therefore the more than 1,14,877 rupees worth is in second week. So this is your solution for question number 4. Now we discuss question number 5. In question number 5, question number 5 is find the difference between the greatest and the least number that can be written using the digits 6 to 7, 4, 3 each only once. So greatest number using digit 6, 2, 7, 4, 3 equal to greatest number, that means 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. That means 76,432. Now smallest number equal to 23,467. So according to your question, we find the difference between them. So difference between equal to 76,432 minus 23,467. So our difference is 52,965. So the difference between greatest and smallest number is equal to 52,965. So this is your answer of question number 5. So now we discuss question number 6. Question number 6 in your book, a machine on an average manufactures 2,825 screws a day. Given, first we write given, a machine manufactures screw in a day equal to 2,825. Okay, now how many screw did a produce in month of January? We know that in January have 31 days. So total screw produce in month of January equal to 2,825 into 31. We multiply 2,825 into 31. So our answer is 87,575 screws in January month. So 87,575 screw manufactured by machine in month of January. So this is your answer of question number 6. So now we discuss question number 7. So question number 7 is, a merchant had rupees 78,592 with her. So first you write given, a merchant had rupees equal to 78,592. She placed an order for purchasing 40 radio sets at rupees 1,200 each. So cost of one radio equal to 1,200 rupees each. So cost of 40 radios equal to 1,200 into 40 equal to 48,000 rupees. The cost of 40 radios equal to 48,000 rupees. Now we find how much money will remain with her after the purchase. So after the purchase, money left with merchant is equal to total money. 78,592 minus 48,000 rupees. So our answer will be 30,592 rupees will be remain with merchant. Okay, so solution of question number 7. This is the solution of question number 7. Our answer will be 30,592. This is your second question's answer. Now we discuss question number 8. Question number 8 in your book is to stitch a shirt 2 meter 15 centimeter cloth is needed. Out of 40 meter cloth, how many shirt can be stitched and how much cloth will be remain? For given a shirt need cloth equal to 2 meter 15 centimeter. Now we convert total need of cloth in centimeter. So for converting meter to centimeter we multiply by 100. So 200s are 200 plus 15, 215 centimeter. So 215 centimeter cloth will be required for stitching a shirt. So total clothes equal to 40 total. So this is question number 9. Sorry, this is question number 9. So out of 40 meter, so total cloth 40 meter. Again we convert meter to centimeter. For converting meter to centimeter we multiply by 100 because 1 meter equal to 100 centimeter. So 4,000 centimeter. Now we find how many shirt. So number of cloth, number of shirt stitch equal to total cloth divided by required cloth for one shirt. That means 4,000 divided by 215. So when we divide 4,000 divided by 215, our answer will be 18 shirt, but also 130 centimeter cloth will be remain. Okay, so number of shirt stitch equal to total number of cloth is 4,000 centimeter and one shirt cloth need 215 centimeter. Now we divide 4,000 divided by 215. Our answer will be 18 shirt, but 130 centimeter cloth will be remain. So this is your answer of question number 9. So now we solve question number 8. Question number 8 is, a student multiply 7236 by 65 instead of multiplying 56. So, wrong answer. That means 7236 multiplied by 65. So our answer, we get our answer 4,70,340. This is our wrong answer, and correct answer, because we multiply 56, not 65. When we multiply 7236 by 56, we get 4,05,216. What we find? We find which answer will be greater of correct answer. So, difference equal to 4,70,340 minus 4,05,216. So, difference equal to 65,124. This is your answer of question number 8. So, we get 65,124. Now, last question of this exercise, question number 10. Question number 10, medicine packed in one box. So, given weight of one box equal to 4 kg 500 gram. We convert in gram, that means 4,500 gram. Maximum load carry by box, (800 kg). Again we convert in gram, 800 into 1000, that means now we convert gram to kilogram to gram. Number of boxes can be loaded equal to 8 lakh divided by 4,500. Our answer will be 177 boxes and 3,500 gram will be left. So 177 boxes will be loaded, but 3,500 gram will be left. So this is your solution of question number 10. Now question number 11 and 12 is for your homework. Okay, so try to find this answer for question number 11 and 12. Again we will come for exercise 1.3. Okay, thanks for watching this video.